What is good, everybody? It's your boy Bass, and I'm here with a Battlefield Hardline beta video. I wanted to discuss the purchasing system, the voucher, and my overall thought of the game thus far. But before I get into the video, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button before you click off this video. It lets me know that you support the channel and you like what I'm doing. If you want to see me live, hit up my Twitch, twitch.tv/Bassology. I stream daily, roughly 7 o'clock until sometimes 11, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. It all depends on how I feel or what my schedule is looking like. Now let's get into the video. Now, Battlefield Hardline has a different purchasing system. If you want to compare it to Battlefield 4, in my opinion, is nothing like Battlefield 4. But the purchasing system is basically everything you can buy as long as you have the cash for it. You don't really have to unlock certain things as far as weapons. Attachment, it just depends on how many kills you get. But usually the sights are unlocked first, and you can just buy any sight that you want to. Attachments like muzzle brake and certain grips and silencer, I think you have to physically unlock those before you can have those, because it's been plenty of times where I've been looking for like a muzzle brake or muzzle flash protector or whatever the case is, and it's not unlocked yet. I have to get a certain amount of kills for it, or have to do a certain amount of things, or have a certain amount of points. Now, my thoughts on the purchasing system is I think that it's okay. It's something that it allows you to want to play the game, even though both systems allow you to want to play the game as far as getting kills to unlock something. Getting money is a little bit more easier. Sometimes stuff is expensive. I ended up buying a sniper that was like $50,000 or something like that, and bought a gun that was like $41,000 or whatever the case is. But I mean, that's cool. Both systems work together in trying to get somebody to get into the game, but I think cash has a more hold on people just in general. Cash has a more hold on people as far as wanting to play the game, wanting to play the objective, wanting to get the best amount of money that you can get playing a certain game type. Now, we all know that with the bigger maps and the bigger playlists or whatever, conquest, that you'll definitely get more money as long as you get the kills. I see people get like 11,000, 15,000. Now, heist is not really like that. Heist is a little bit more quicker as far as getting money. So if you can average about 5,000 per heist map, which there's only one map in the beta, that's something that I'm a little bit disappointed in. But if you can average about 5,000 to 4,000, the conquest maps, some people might only get 6, but you played in that map forever. Me personally, I think that the heist hold a little bit more. It's a little bit more quicker. You get a lot more cash for the allotted time that you're playing the game. Now, back to the purchasing system. As far as the weapons, again, everything is unlocked. Attachments and everything like that, you usually have to, earn those attachments. As far as the camos, I think that the camos are pretty cool, that you have to get a lot of stuff from the battle pack. So it kind of, teeter-totters between like the Battlefield reward system and its own reward system. Now, it does have like an aspect of other games. It's a lot faster than any Battlefield that I have played thus far. The game, some people compare it to, like a Counter-Strike game. Me personally, I don't. It's not as fast as Counter-Strike. I think Counter-Strike is in its own lane as far as a game where you can purchase weapons per round. I think that's why people compare it to Counter-Strike more, because you can purchase weapons in Counter-Strike. So in here, you're purchasing weapons. So, I see why people think that. So let's get into some gameplay. I know this is what people really want to see in this video versus them having to look at a menu for 8 to 9 minutes. But as far as the overall feel for the game, the movement in the game is really good. I like the movement. Sometimes you may get that blank reload or the dead reload. Sometimes you can't physically jump over everything that you probably could in other battlefields. Like there's certain walls and stuff that you can't jump over. But as far as the sniping and the overall gunplay and gun mechanics, I think that the guns are good. You just have to learn what gun best suits you. I love the sniper with that red dot in the middle for some reason. I'm really good with that. I love sniping in Battlefield. I've always loved sniping in Battlefield. It's not something that a lot of people can do. A lot of people try to snipe, as if you'll watch my live stream. As you know, I have a lot of sniper battles in my live stream. That's this guy that's on the roof that I'm gonna try to, get back. A lot of my kills, I try to make them headshots. You get more with the headshots ribbon. Excuse me, as I got revived by that player right there. So I'm looking for the sniper that actually killed me. I think I do get him. Yep, right there. There we go. Now, as far as heist, I tend to play it like this. When I'm a cop and I know that they have to come outside to the escape points, I put on the sniper. When I'm a bank robber, I tend to put on like a assault rifle or a shotgun because I want to get up close. Sometimes the engineer class with the submachine gun, that might be submachine gun, I'm not sure. I really haven't used the engineer class or the medic class like that. I usually use operator or professional, depending on what I'm doing in the heist. Now, it's just my theory, being a cop and you have to come outside. To me, I try to, set up traps and set up booby traps because they have to come outside. So when they're coming outside, I'm directly right there, sniping people, trying to get a good angle, trying to let my teammates know where they're coming from. Now, as far as the criminals, I like to try to use the zip lines a little bit better, try to get across the map, try to set up my escape. Now, that's the point of the heist. You have a team, right? If you want to go to A or you want to go to B, try to set up the escape with the zip lines. I seen it done. I seen this team, they were so accurate with it. Like, I was just like, this is insane. And they literally set up the heist. Like, they got on the zip lines. One guy went down, and then he ran back up the grappling hook, and then when the chopper was there, he just zip lined down directly to the spot where you're supposed to drop off the bag. Now, as far as Hotwire and Conquest, I believe I went over Hotwire in the video. Hotwire is by far, in my opinion, the dumbest game type. It's just basically people rolling around in Chargers and Mustangs with noob tubes. That's what Hotwire is. Now, in my stream, I try to snipe people out of the cars while I'm in a car. I think that's pretty funny. But I do not play Hotwire. It is so stupid. Conquest is fun, but as I said, I think that you get more money playing heist. Some people think that you get more money playing Conquest. The heist games are pretty quick, so I think that if you can average, again, $4,000 to $5,000 per heist game, that it'll suit you well. Now, if this video has entertained you in any type of way, definitely hit that like button. Again, if you want to see me live, hit up my Twitch, twitch.tv/Braceology. Thank you guys for watching. Be easy.